Heya! This is Pokeball35, and welcome to the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass Wave 6 GLC for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe video game for the Nintendo Switch system. The final DLC is here. I'm fairly certain I installed the update. I definitely did install the update. It feels weird to have Link greeting us when I open the game. I could have sworn there was a new title screen. I guess it's this. Right here. So, it's finally happened. The final Mario Kart 8 Deluxe DLC is now here. We're going to be playing it and taking a look at it. This is all being streamed live at twitch.tv/Pokeball35. Link in the description down below. If you're not already subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do so, because I do have a lot to offer, including my reactions and playthroughs to the other Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLCs for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe video game, and everything else up on the channel as well. The first thing that they did here is that they have a jukebox music player on the title screen now. Spoilers, even though I know it's there, but we can go and just listen to anything that we want. If I wanted to listen to Sydney Sprint, you could just do it. It doesn't play when you're fully on the title screen, but if you just want, oh, and you can do the battle tracks too. Dragon Palace. Still kind of wish they added more battle tracks in all this. Urchin Underpass. All that other fun stuff. That's really cool that they decided to just have this jukebox there. My camera's slightly in the way of it, but like, that's neat. In terms of this, so there was all these Mii outfits that have been in Mario Kart 8 since the very beginning, and you could scan Amiibo to get new Amiibo outfits, or to get like racing suits for your Miis. And in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, they added, you know, new ones for like Inkling and stuff like that. But Daisy now has a racing suit because they just added a bunch of new racing suits that are all pretty much imports from Mario Kart Tour. And I think it's really weird that they now finally decide to have Daisy right at the very end next to Sonic and Splatoon, instead of just adjusting the roster to have it right next to Peach for some reason. Like, it goes Mario, Luigi, Peach, Yoshi, Donkey Kong, Link, Captain Falcon, Kirby, Samus, Fox, then Toad, then Bowser, then Wario, then Rosalina, and then Olimar is being blocked by my camera. But, like, why is Daisy all the way down there? That is new. I do not have a Daisy amiibo. I also don't own a Wario amiibo, so that's the other thing I don't own. I don't know why they decided to add all these new Mii outfits to the game, and then add Daisy as an amiibo exclusive. I have all of these amiibo back here, and none of them are Daisy. I only just recently got a Donkey Kong amiibo when the Mario movie was coming out. They re-released all of the Mario series amiibos. So, like, I got Donkey Kong. I wouldn't say all of them, but like the ones that were alongside like Mario Party 10. Like, I got those, but like Daisy wasn't in the movie, so there wasn't a Daisy amiibo, and I don't have it. Anyway, that's really that. We are gonna get into the races. I have definitely said in the past that I was going to try and get the stars back on these cups, and I didn't do that. But I was streaming this like a month or so ago, and I guess Rosalina in this funky thing was the last thing I was doing. This is definitely not the cart combo I usually use. So this goes and saves your most recently used alt now, which I don't know why yellow was there, because I don't like the color yellow. But we have 4 new characters, being the last characters. Also, hello, Alberto and Sushi. Welcome to the stream. We have Peachette, who is here. Who I am completely indifferent about Peachette. I'm gonna go back to my usual combo. You know, I'm gonna do, like, my old combo, which is the Tri-Speeder. I saw a tweet recently. I'm not playing as Peachette. I'm just doing this so I can get my cart combo. I saw a tweet recently that someone said they didn't even know this cart was in the game, and I was like, this is my favorite cart in the whole game. Like, I've been playing it since the Wii U release. Like, I most of the time play the Bone Rattler, because I play Dry Bones, but my actual favorite cart in the game is the Motor Tricycle, because it's really funny and stupid. And that's my aesthetic, is really funny and stupid. But Peachette is here. I should actually go to specifically a bike really quick, because I believe Peachette has the dress, but then she also has this biking outfit. And I saw a tweet saying that I know it's just her design and her pants, but it really makes Nintendo look like she has, like, the fattest ass. And it's really, really funny. Wherever that tweet went. I saw it, like, a few moments ago. I'm just gonna mute this, just so you can see this. I know that Twitter quality is bad, but just, like, goddamn, Nintendo, what are you doing to Peachette, of all characters? There's Peachette here. We finally have the return of Diddy Kong, which I have been wanting Diddy Kong. Like, I think I definitely made predictions in the last video of the Booster Course Pass DLC. That I think my predictions were, like, Diddy Kong and Pauline, because we originally only thought there were going to be 2 more characters in the game, and then they added 2 more. And my predictions were Pauline and Diddy Kong. So those came true, but then we also have Funky Kong, and there's also Pauline here, and I'm so happy Pauline is here. She's been in Mario Kart Tour ever since, like, the inception of Mario Kart Tour. So it's nice that she's finally here. But, like, it's so weird that, like, Diddy Kong was just not in this game. Like, just let it sink in that Bowser Jr. was not in Mario Kart 8 until the Switch release. Like, Bowser Jr. was not here until this game came out. Like, the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for the Nintendo Switch. Just not there in the Wii U version. So after all this time, we finally have Diddy Kong, which I felt like was supposed to be like a mainstay of the Mario Kart series from everyone else. Also, the way they did this, my camera's covering it, but they turned Villager and Inkling into their own character slot, because Inkling had Inkling Girl, Inkling Boy as their own separate slot with the alts. Now they just have Inkling as all 6 alts, 3 girl, 3 boy, and then Villager is here too, to fill out the rest of the roster. But Diddy Kong, Funky Kong, and Pauline.
Here we go.
And here's her in her biking outfit, which looks really cool. And here's her in her standard dress. I need her to turn around. But it's very cool that they decided to surprise us with DLC characters in the first place with Birdo a while ago. And then just all these other characters are here. And the other thing to take a look at is all the Mii Racing suits. All these are here because I never, like, used them, so it still says that they're here. I actually have a reason to want to use the Various suit now, because now I'm a Metroid fan. The one I mostly use is the Pikmin suit. But we have all these new suits. It's very funny to see the question mark block suit right next to Sonic the Hedgehog. But we have the question mark block suit, the Castle suit, the Dry Bowser suit, the Toadette suit, Chain Chomp suit, Dolphin suit, Blooper suit, Cheep Cheep suit, Pokey suit, Koopa Clown Car suit, Goomba suit, Petey Piranha suit, Ice Cream suit, Para Bitty Buddy suit, Birdo suit, Wiggler suit, and Moo suit. They couldn't have, I would say they couldn't have added one more, but I don't have the other amiibo ones. And it's weird that they added all these, like, because there's technically no Petey Piranha amiibo or Birdo amiibo, that they didn't lock those behind amiibo, but they locked Daisy behind an amiibo, which I think is really stupid still. Like, they easily could have made, like, the question mark block or the Castle suit locked behind, like, the 30th anniversary Super Mario Maker amiibo. You know? Like, they could have just locked it behind that. I have one. It's up at the top of the display up there. But they easily could have done that. There's a video I saw earlier of, like, the different poses that happen when you do tricks. Apparently, if you wear the cow suit, your character starts twerking when they do tricks. Just keeping that in everyone's head. Now we're actually going to play the video game. I mean, how get question block? It's in the game. You just go to the racing suits. It's in here. It's just here. I'm gonna start with Funky Kong, and then I will play Pauline afterwards. Because we have the 2 cups we need to get through. Actually, I should do this, right? Like, I don't even like this bike. But I should do it. For, like, the memes. I don't even remember what kind of bike this is. But you know what? Yeah. For old time's sake. Why the hell not? So now, the final cups are here. And we will start with Acorn Cup. That has Rome Avanti, DK Mountain for Mario Kart Double Dash, Daisy Circuit for Mario Kart Wii, and Piranha Plant Cove, which is a new track, which is, I think, one of those tracks that's not labeled as a Mario Kart Tour track, but is. And we'll take a look at Blue Shell Cup afterwards. I'm very excited to play DK Mountain again. So let's do it. I've been talking long enough. So let's see. As soon as it loads. So, Rome Avanti is from Mario Kart Tour. I stopped playing Mario Kart Tour a while back, and I have never seen this track before. This is my first time ever seeing this track. What the fuck is that horn? Anyway, let's play the video game. So, I think this is already cool because we're going through, it's Rome, so we're going through a Coliseum. Sadly, it's not Wario Coliseum for Mario Kart Double Dash. I would have loved that to come back. Now that the Booster Course Pass is done, there's still tracks that I really wish came back, like Dino Dino Jungle, and, what is it? Airship Fortress and Delfino Square are like 3 tracks I really wanted back. I had made a prediction, in the previous video of the Booster Course Pass of, like, tracks I wanted to come back. I don't remember what I said then, and I didn't look it up to, like, know what I even said then. But I know for a fact that those were courses that I wanted, and they're sadly not here. I can't see when there's ink on my face. I'm trying to also pay attention to the music. I do have a story I want to tell everybody, because something happened to me last night, and it was very, very humorous. But I'm gonna wait till after DK Mountain, because I want to absorb that track to start telling the story. My thoughts on Rome Avanti so far is that I like it. I don't hate it. I think that's actually pretty cool. The Chain Chomp's trying to bite the track in the Coliseum. And you're kind of just going through, like, Rome City streets, and there's a lot of turns. I like the fuzzy rings. That's a nice touch. I forget where fuzzies are even used in the game. Are fuzzies even used in Mario Kart 8? Because I genuinely don't remember. Oh, my rival is Donkey Kong. That makes sense. So, DK Mountain, Mario Kart Double Dash was my first ever Mario Kart game, and I love that they brought back, you know, Mario Kart Double Dash tracks for original Mario Kart 8. And there hasn't been many re-editions into this game through the Booster Course Pass. But I love this track. It's even got the funny trees from Double Dash. The funny trees with faces. The thing is that I wanted Dino Dino Jungle to come back, but Mario Kart Double Dash had themes that would be reused. So, like, there was always, like, the circuit theme that played on Luigi Circuit and Mario Circuit, and stuff like that. Like, Wario Coliseum, and Waluigi Stadium have the same music. DK Mountain and Dino Dino Jungle share the same music, so we actually get a remix of Dino Dino Jungle because it uses the same theme. God, look at how they did the mountain, too. It sounds very faithful to the original. Oh, the front running is so good. This actually looks really pretty. I really, really like this. This is a very simple track. In the grand scheme, oh, it's the bridge. Oh, they made the bridge really rickety. Let it go. In the grand scheme of everything being in Mario Kart 8, this is a very, very simple track. But I have always liked this one. You know, I'm gonna start telling this story. So, I was at work last night, just doing my usual stuff that I do. And I always start my shifts at 9 o'clock, just for reference. I work at Target, for anyone who may not know. And I work overnights at Target. And what was happening is, like, I start my shifts at 9, and then closing happens at 10, and then I do all my other overnight stuff, and then I leave around 2:30. So the store closes at 10, and as the store is closing, all the other people, employees in the store, are supposed to do, like, an all-clear of the area, so they ask for, like, is each area clear, and then they say, sporting goods, all clear, clothing, market, all clear, and stuff like that. But right at 10 o'clock at closing, someone was, like, screaming at the top of their lungs over the walkie-talkie. And I was next to someone else, and we were both really confused about, like, what the fuck was going on. And people are still trying to do their all-clears and stuff. And there's still someone, like, screaming over the microphone, over the walkie-talkie. And I'm hearing this guy, like, he's, like, very muffled because he's talking so loudly. But I'm, like, faintly hearing, like, fuck you, bitch! Like, over the walkie-talkie. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And this guy is still, like, just, like, saying, like, swears and things and slurs and things over the walkie. So this person, I think he's like a security guard I was next to or something, he goes to go investigate. And he comes back a few minutes later. He says that someone had stolen a walkie-talkie. And they're like saying shit. Here's Daisy Circuit. So, at my particular location of Target, I don't know what it is for everybody else, but for some reason, our store does not have, like, a buzz-in system. Like, there's, like, not a thing you can, like, buzz in and call someone. Like, you either have to physically call the store and get a hold of a team lead, or we leave a walkie-talkie on the employee entrance at the front of the store. Outside. Like, we leave a walkie-talkie there. And I guess someone had put it out, like, earlier? So, some random asshole saw it and then stole the walkie-talkie off of the employee entrance door. and he's just going at it, yelling at people through the thing. And I guess one of my other bosses had, like, said back through the walkie-talkie in, like, a very, like, serious tone, she just said, "Get a life." And then the guy responds, "You get a life, you whore!" And I'm just here. I'm just doing my job. I definitely heard him say at some other point, "Suck my dick, bitch." And I definitely heard him say, "Yo, Felicia, cash me outside." Those are two other things I definitely heard this guy say. And that was the end of the story, until much later in the night. When I was talking to one of my coworkers, we were both doing, like, the same kind of thing. And I was just trying to strike up a conversation, being like, "Hey, did you hear about the walkie situation at, like, 10 o'clock? And I tried to briefly explain it, and he's like, "Oh yeah, no, me and our boss's name is John." So he goes, "Yeah, me and John chased him out." I'm like, "What?" And he's like, they were hearing it, and they walked outside, and this guy was just in his car, and he was, like, slouched down in his car, trying to pretend that he was not in the car. And he saw, you know, like, not to be, like, rude, but, like, my coworker and my boss are, like big dudes. And not, like, big in, like, the fat way, they're just big dudes. So he sees them walking out, and he's like, "Oh shit," and, immediately, like, starts his car and starts, like, bolting away, from what I heard. And apparently there were 2 police cars somewhere in the area that was also part of the story. But that's the story. That's pretty much the gist of the story, is that this guy wanted to be an absolute asshole. Also, here's Piranha Plant Cove. Before I start playing Piranha Plant Cove, I'm just saying, like, we already have an issue of, like, we have box cutters, like, we need box cutters to open boxes and things, and so many people, like, don't bring the box cutters back, so we always have a lack of box cutters. We don't need a lack of walkie-talkies either, because that, I guess, like, when I'm nearing closing, there's, like, so many people still in the store, and there's, like, not a lot of walkie-talkies to grab. So, that was my work story. I have a very similar story from a very similar situation that happened. If you go watch Pikmin 2 New Year on my channel from about 2 years ago, I told a very similar story from when I first started working at Target. So if you want to go hear a similar story, I don't remember what episode it's in, but it's definitely in one of the earlier episodes of Pikmin 2 New Year. Go watch that. So I know nothing about Piranha Plant Cove, but this stage looked really interesting. This track looked really interesting. It's like Petey Piranha themed? Like, I love Petey Piranha. And I like the music. I was like, I don't know what Nintendo was doing with Piranha Plants recently. Like, you noticed that? Have you guys noticed that they're just doing a lot of things with Piranha Plants? Like, they have, like, Piranha Plant in, like, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, right? And there's, like, a lot of stuff with, like, I guess there was, like, you know, like, the capturable Piranha Plants in, like, Super Mario Odyssey. There's the singing Piranha Plants in Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Even in this game, they had added Petey Piranha and whatever the park, the jungle park thing has, like, the walking Patooey Piranha Plants in the level. They just recently released, like, a giant, like, Lego Piranha Plant buildable thing that I see at Target. Like, I don't know like, where this massive obsession with, like, piranha plants is coming from. Like, I've always liked piranha plants. I see a shortcut over there I can't get. I'm also assuming they added this course as, like, a brand new thing to be an underwater track instead of, like, Wario Shipyard. Because Mario Kart 7 had, like, Wario Shipyard, and I think it's called, like, Wario's Galleon. Or something in like, other regions. Yeah, there's all these piranha statues. I don't know what these anglerfish are. Makes me question the Mario Kart lore. That's why there's so many ancient things of PD Piranha around here. I need to look this up. Piranha Plant Cove. Piranha Plant Cove is a race course in Mario Kart Tour that debuted in 2023 Exploration Tour. It's set in an archipelago containing underwater ruins with piranha plant motif. Along the course, there are various hieroglyphs depicting 8-bit piranha plant sprites from Super Mario Bros. And various engravings of falling pillars, thwomps, maw rays, clampies, cheap cheeps, jelly beams, and bulbers are on the track. Underwater ruins course bears similar to the Temple of the Feathered Serpent of Totechan, seemingly being based on Atlantis. Yeah, fair enough. I was just seeing if the wiki had anything else. Anything else about it? But no, not really. We kind of just breezed through, Acorn Cup. I don't hate Acorn Cup. As a whole, I think it is very entertaining. Like, I think, Piranha Plant Cove is neat. Apparently, there's one other track called Piranha Plant Pipeline, that was in, what is it? In Mario Kart Tour, that's, like, the only tour track, like, the only original tour track in the entirety of Tour that's not in this game. So that is kind of weird. And now we are going to play Pauline.
Here we go.
I know I was just on a bike, but I'm going to be on another bike. Because I need her in her biker outfit. We can see her in her dress. Pauline in the GLA. What's a good bike? We could just probably do the Ink Striker. You know what? Standard ATV is a bike that I actually kind of like. I used to use this one a lot when this game first came out, and I don't use it anymore. Why not use this? But yeah, DK Mountain and Daisy Circuit are like two really basic tracks, so there's really not much to say about them. Like, there's no anti-gravity in them. They're just two aesthetically pleasing tracks that are just in the game now. And the final cup of all of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Major Drive, which I've never seen or played, Rosalina's Ice World from Mario Kart 7, Bowser's Castle 3 from Super Mario Kart, and Rainbow Road from Mario Kart Wii. I definitely had said that I had wanted Rosalina's Ice World to come back as well, I think, in my previous video. Because Rosalina's Ice World was a track that was in Mario Kart Tour, and I had played it a lot there. So I got more feelings about it there, and like my main thing I really liked about Rosalina's Ice World was not only the Mario Galaxy theming, but also the music of the track. That's funny. It's the sound effect of Mario jumping over barrels in Donkey Kong. 64, the speed limit. She pulls out a micro. There's a wiggler in the track. Also, this music is very nice too. This is like very salsa dancey. Yeah, the music of Rosalina's Ice World is really good. Oh, whoa, see, more piranha plants! Why is there so much an obsession with piranha plants? But, like, I'm gonna need to go into frickin'... Like, that's a lot of, like, official Mario artwork that I've seen before, that I saw in there. There's, like, a whole museum. Like, I can't stop to look at the art when I'm driving down the track. Who put this Wiggler here? It's Wiggler Thursday. Yeah, of course she does. In Mario Kart Tour, she'd sing Jump Up Superstar, some specific points of Jump Up Superstar. I've heard some people complain that they made Jump Up Superstar like 80% of Pauline's personality. They need to let her sing something else, which I kind of like half agree with. But it's like whatever, man. Like, you complaining about Jump Up Superstar? She's a one-hit wonder. Football! Freaking Karibo shoes? Nice soccer stadium. There's some really nice set pieces in this track. I don't hate it. I already forgot the name of it. I genuinely already forgot the name of this track, but it's a good one. Now, Rosalina's Ice World, I am very, very interested in seeing again. With the Comet Observatory, you see the gateway up there. I feel like they did something else to Gateway Galaxy up there. Ooh, they did such a good job with this! I kind of wish there was an underwater version of this track, too. But that's fine. Track is in music. Oh, there's a new shortcut here. You need a mushroom for this. That's new. That was not in Mario Kart Tour. They added a new shortcut there. You can still go over there, but it's recommended to have a mushroom. Thank you for subscribing. I'm just admiring the music. And the thing with Rosalina's Ice World is that it could go harder on the Mario Galaxy aesthetic, instead of just seeing Gateway Galaxy and the Comet Observatory in here. That's really all Nintendo does with, like, Mario Galaxy references. It's like Super Mario 3D World. You can play as Rosalina, but also you can see the Comet Observatory in the background. And other things. What if you just made the Comet Observatory its own racetrack? There's probably a Mario Kart Wii custom track based around that. Like, yeah, this is like a whole ice cavern. You can see the Toad starship in the background to my right back there. But, like, the long stretch of just ice cavern is not that exciting. But I really, really like the rendition of the music here. I just want to have you hear something if I can quickly find it. Not off the top of my brain. I have to scroll through some of my favorites on YouTube to see if I can find this. Because I have it in there somewhere. Oh, right here. Perfect. There's a Pikmin 2 ROM hack I'll be playing in the future once it's released called Puffmin Quest. And this is one of the music tracks in Puffmin Quest. And you get the idea, you can listen to the full thing. Next on the list, Bowser's Castle 3. So, Mario Kart Tour did do a lot of remixed tracks. Like, Sunset Wilds in this game, for an example, is the Tour version of the track. So, they completely, like, went all out on this one. Like, this is probably on, like, the same levels as, like, Ribbon Road and stuff, you know? Jump with me! Also, the music here, because this is Super Nintendo music, they made the Bowser's Castle tracks in that game have a remix of the final Bowser theme from Super Mario World. So this is a Super Mario World remix. More Piranha Plants. I had also heard some people say that the boost, like this final wave of the Booster Course Pass, is actually like on par visually with like the rest of like the base Mario Kart 8. Which with this track specifically, I feel like it's kind of taking some of the lighting and aesthetics from like Grumble Volcano. But if it's taking them from Grumble Volcano, that's still a base game track that looks really good, you know? I also think it's really funny that they've got a Bowser Castle course right before Rainbow Road, which is usually how it is in Mario Kart games. I really, really wish we got Double Dash's Bowser Castle and Rainbow Road. Those are two of my favorites, mostly because Double Dash was my first Mario Kart game, and I love those. I could not see where I was going because of the blooper. Let's go up here. You can come up here and get boosts and items. I'm gonna get in fucking second place if I am not turning properly. And last but not least, the final track in all of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Mario Kart Wii's Rainbow Road, which is widely considered one of the best ones. It's been a long time since I've played this one. I think it's just because it's, you know, very twisting and turning, and that's what Mario Kart Wii was all about, was like the tricks and stuff. Oh yeah! I mean, this still looks amazing. Ow. Please do not make me get, like, not first place on the last I was turning to the right. They still make you fall off and burn, which is what happened in Mario Kart Wii, which is really funny. Can I, like, play the game? That's really pretty. I need to get back into first. I probably should not have used that. I should have saved that for an inevitable blue shell. I had already fallen off. I wasn't looking at chat, so if you told me to fall off before... Yep, there's the blue shell. Alright, cool. Alright, Wario. Why is my rival Wario of all characters? Why is it not like Peach or Mario or something? Or even Donkey Kong? My rival should be Donkey Kong. He's not even in here. Oh, he is. He's like way in the back though. Yeah, I don't hate this Rainbow Road. It's got star bits in the background and stuff. This was after Mario Kart, or Mario Galaxy had come out. So they had to include, you know, Rosalina and star bits and stuff in Rainbow Road and Mario Kart Wii. I really do want to play the new WarioWare, it's just that it's $50 I don't want to spend right now. I'm gonna try and go the other way. There we go. Ah! Please do not. Oh my god, I almost fell off again. And that's it! Wave the flag! It's over, it's done! Mario Kart's over! We beat Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. This is a Mario Kart 8 racing flag that I own. Only on Wii U, by the way. I've told the story of how I've gotten this before. As a quick refresher, before Super Smash Bros. For 3DS and Wii U were coming out, specifically Smash 3DS, I went to a Best Buy event where I waited in line for about 2 to 3 hours, and I played Super Smash Bros. 3DS inside some guy's pants, not elaborating on that. And they gave out goodies for playing the Wii U version, and I got this Mario Kart 8 flag, and I own some Super Mario 3D World and Smash Wii U, or Super Smash Bros. 4 stickers, which I've shown before. If they're in here, I'll quickly show these on screen again. 3D World stickers. And, I don't know where those Smash stickers are. Is it this? Smash stickers. There you go. So I have heard that there is something else. This. So, an actual brand new credit sequence for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass. It is absolutely insane how much of a glow-up Mario Kart 8 got on the Switch. Because I still have Mario Kart 8. Actually, I think I just moved it. I think I just put it away. It's over there. Oh, it's a whole medley. It's got Tokyo Blur and stuff in here. But I had always loved Mario Kart 8, and the original DLC for Mario Kart 8 was, like, really, really cool. And then, with the reveal of the Switch, and we saw Mario Kart 8 Deluxe in that one, or in the original Switch trailer, and we saw King Boo and double items and stuff, that got me so excited to play this. Oh, hell yeah. I have to be quiet for this. Okay. But then it felt really weird that when Mario Kart 8 Deluxe released, like, it had the new characters and it had the battle mode, but it was still the same game. And that didn't matter because it was still Mario Kart. And it felt so weird, like, still unanimously, I think everyone was in shock and disbelief that we were getting actual, like, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe DLC 4 years after the game had come out. And now it's been, like, 2 years since then, really. Like, I've been doing this for a while. Like, when did this happen? Like, I'll go to my own channel. I'll type in, Booster Course Pass. That's been, yeah. Wave 1 was in March 2022. It's, November 2023, so it's been over a year. It's been, in 4 months, it'll be, 2 years. And the consensus when this first came out, like, Wave 1, it wasn't the greatest thing ever. There was a lot of, like, not great choices for courses, and, like, it looked not that great compared to the original game. And that still bothers me that some of the tracks in the Booster Course Pass are not... Oh, they didn't have the Miitopia version. It still bothers me that some of those original tracks still don't look that great. And, like Toad Circuit, Mario Circuit 3 are here, but then we've also got, like, Waluigi Pinball and all these other amazing tracks that were added throughout this game. Why is there Nabbit Grape Soda? I also really, really like this collage of all these different things from this game. And it like, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe had already felt like a complete game, but now it's literally double the size. And this is the best-selling Mario Kart and the best-selling game on the entirety of the Switch. So, I don't really know what else there is to say other than everything I've said throughout all of these videos on the Booster Course Pass. Other than, it's amazing that this even happened in the first place, you know? What happened recently, by the way... Or I'll wait for this to be over before saying anything else. Oh, and they're all on N64 Rainbow Road. Thank you so much for playing my game. This is really cute. I have seen people post this image, but I haven't, like, actually looked at the image. That's really, really nice. I still have to go back and get the gold stars on the other cups, because I didn't go back and do that. But there was a statement that happened recently. A bunch of, like, financial stuff had come out from Nintendo. Here, I'm gonna do this really quickly. I'm gonna go into Time Trial. I'm going to pick this so I can show you the twerking. And I also want to go quickly on Major Drive, because I want to take a look at that art. But there was a thing that happened recently. There was, like, Nintendo financial stuff that had come out. And, like, everyone has been speculating, like, a Switch 2 or a new Switch for years, right? And I've always been a firm believer that I'd like it to be true, but it's not going to happen. And in Nintendo's recent financial report, they had stated that the Nintendo Switch will enter its 8th year on the market next year, and they are going to continue having the Switch out for a non-traditional console cycle for 10 years. And that is what they had said when the Switch was first releasing. They said they wanted the Switch... There's a shortcut here. They said they wanted the Switch to last 10 years. And, like, nobody had believed that. We'll pause here for a moment. No one had believed that. And Nintendo doesn't normally go back on their word on most things. Like, they are very determined to do Nintendo things the Nintendo way. So I do believe that the Switch will last until 2026. Because, like, they could still have another console out. Like, when the Switch was out, they still supported the 3DS until 2018. So it is entirely possible that we will get a new Nintendo console next year. Like, everyone has been speculating. And there was, like, rumors at, like, Gamescom recently, Nintendo had shown a brand new console behind closed doors. And Nintendo recently denied that. But of course Nintendo's gonna deny that. They're gonna deny anything that isn't officially announced yet. So, who knows if that's actually gonna happen? And if it does happen, whenever the next Nintendo console is, Mario Kart should be a launch title, or close to launch. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe didn't come out until, I think, like 3 months, 2 months, something like that, after the Switch came out, because the Switch was in March, and I think Mario Kart 8 Deluxe was in, like, April or May, I forget, or something like that. Because then ARMS had come out afterwards, and then Splatoon 2 would come out after that. But look at all this art. There's not really a good way to get a better camera angle on this, because I can't, like, look up and stuff. Oh, but I've seen this picture before. That's, like, actually, like, official, like, Super Mario Bros. 3 art. Of, Bowser in an airship with all the Koopalings. What I can do is, like, zoom in here. I think it's really cool to have all this nice official art. I think this was, like, official, like, winter art. They shared, like, a year or two ago, or something like that. There's also a picture of Daisy over there. I now need to go down the track and do a trick. Nope, there it is. There's the twerking one. That's an animation they put on the Moo Moo outfit. I don't know why. There's no real reason that I can discern. Like, I don't know what Nintendo was associating, like, cows with shaking their ass, or anything. I'll try and get it to happen one more time, just so you can believe that it's real. There. Again? Yep. That's exactly what we needed. But even if they were to have a new console coming out next year, we still know that Princess Peach Showtime and Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door remake is, never turn my ringer off, is happening next year. So, like, I don't even know if they'd want, like, a new console to conflict with that, you know? But Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is now officially done. Like, it was officially done before, and now it's, like, really officially done. My ranking, I don't remember what I had said of my rankings in the previous videos. My current right now, in the moment thoughts on all the different waves of the Booster Course Pass is that I think still Wave 4 might be my favorite. I'm not entirely sure. Wave 4 or Wave 5 is one of my favorites. Because with this one, like, it's got Calamari Desert and Waluigi Pinball, which I like, and this one has City Sprint that I like, but it feels like they butchered Mushroom Gorge, in my personal opinion. Because they got rid of one particular bouncy mushroom when you're going across, like, the swerve there, and then you go to the bouncy mushrooms. It used to be one bouncy one, a non-bouncy one, and then a bouncy one. And now they removed the third one. So it's just a bouncy one, then you just land on a green one, and it doesn't feel satisfying, and that makes me hate Mushroom Gorge. So I'd say Wave 4 is my favorite, mostly because Waluigi Stadium is there, and Yoshi's Island is awesome, and Riverside Park is awesome. Wave 5 is my second favorite. All of these tracks here are, like, bangers, so I feel like these are tied for first, but I'll still say right now, Wave 4 is my favorite. You could substitute Wave 4 or Wave 5 as being my favorite. So we'll say Wave 4, then Wave 5, then Wave 6, then Wave 2, Wave 3, and Wave 1. In terms of, like, all of how I'd rank every single thing. Something that I wanted to do is that there's many people who have done this before, who have gone out and ranked every single Mario Kart 8 track, and every single Mario Kart 8 Deluxe track, and every single Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass track. And people kept doing it, and they were doing it with, like, the old updates. I didn't want to make a list of my own until everything was out. So at some point, if I decide to do the idea, I would like to give all of my thoughts on every track in Mario Kart 8, like base game and DLC. I think that would be a lot of fun to do. I would like to stream that, but I could also record it, who knows. But, like, this game is just jam-packed with stuff. And I know recently, before this DLC came out, I did a Mario Kart stream, and I was getting my ass kicked online, like, all the time. For the rest of this stream, I'm still gonna be live for another, like, 3 hours, probably, playing online, and if anyone wants to play with me, you can. I will still be sporadically doing Mario Kart streams, so if anyone wants to, you know, play Mario Kart with me while I'm live, after this video goes up, just keep in mind, I'm live almost every single day at twitch.tv/Pokeball35, link in the description down below, and when I'm doing Mario Kart, you can play with me. But this game is just jam-packed with, like, so much stuff, and I really don't know what else there is to say other than that this is the perfect Mario Kart game. So many people will defend Mario Kart Wii for its chaoticness, and so many people will defend Mario Kart Double Dash for its uniqueness, and stuff like that. But genuinely, this is the best controlling Mario Kart in the series, and has the most content out of all the series, and has a bigger roster than Mario Kart Wii. Like, this is, quite literally, it's the deluxe version of Mario Kart 8, it is the definitive Mario Kart experience in my personal opinion. That is the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass, as a YouTube outro. Thank you very much for watching. This was all streamed live at twitch.tv/Pokeball35, link in the description down below. If you're not already subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do so, because I do have a lot to offer. Very recently, this is probably being uploaded, like, the day after the finale to Super Mario Bros. Wonder, I believe. So, I have a full 100% playthrough Super Mario Bros. Wonder on the channel. You can check out all of the other videos I've done on the Booster Course Pack, and check out my reactions to all of that. And check out everything else Mario, non-Mario, and everything else in between on the channel. Very soon, next week, like a week after this is going up, Super Mario RPG is going to happen on the channel. So if you want to see my whole playthrough Super Mario RPG, that's a thing that's happening. And I got a bunch of other stuff down the pipeline, and Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door I'm playing through next year with the remake. So if you want to see all that, subscribe, do all that other fun stuff, check out everything else. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in whatever comes next.